Hello everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed and welcome to Find Love or Die Trying. This is what you would call a dating sim show in which you would have to be on an island isolated by wonderful ladies, obviously. But the catch is, if you don't find the one which you love in time, then you die. That's why it's Die Trying. So this is a mixed bag of comedy, what I could also call horror as well. Just because how are the deaths going to come about in this game? So there are 7 endings, 5 possible waifus, new game. So let's see what we have here in store today. You'll be able to find this game down in the description below. It's on both Steam and Edu. Episode 1, Pilot. Right, before we do anything, we are going to save. Only 3 save slots. Not very good for a visual novel, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, don't just lie there. Get up. Just 5 more minutes. I need my beauty sleep before I start this dating show, whatever you want to call it. You're the star of the show. You can't just sleep through it. Watch me. I'm gonna be the star of the show by sleeping. Watch me. Oh, that's how you want to play? Yeah! And something happened. Oh! Hey there, rise and shine, sleepyhead, and who do I have the honor of speaking to today? Also, how do you, what is the option to be able to, hide the text so that I can just get a full glimpse of the screen? Spacebar it is, rise and shine, sleepyhead. Oh, did you just hit me? Now, I just got here. I just chased off the person who hit you. Yeah, right. You must be our hostess. Really, you should be thanking me. I'm pretty sure that it was you. No, I'm pretty sure that was you. What's with that look on your... Oh dear. And we go back to sleep. Ah, damn it. Now we're right back where we started. And... Ow! Rise and shine, sleepyhead. You just hit... Oh. We're back on this, aren't we? There's no way that I'd hit you twice. Anyway, what was your name again? Oh, my name's... I can't remember my name. Wait, what? I swear I didn't hit you that hard. Yeah, you did. So you did hit me. That's not important. Try to remember. If you can't remember anything, we're both going to be in big trouble. For goodness sakes, why is that? We can't talk about why after. What was your name? It's... My name is, by all means, Flare. It is going to be that and only that. My name's Flare, it's Flare. I can't remember anything else, though. Wow, I should try hitting my accountant sometime. Nah, don't do that, please. Just honestly don't do that. That's not cool. That's not cool beans. Do you remember where we are? What you're doing here? No, I can't remember a thing. Everything's so foggy. Alright, I can give you the rundown. You're on a reality TV show called Find Love or Die Trying. Ah, that's the name of the game. Though we just call it Find Love for the uninformed, really now. So why is this Die Trying put into the gender as well? I'm the producer, the name's Kat. I thought you were with that earpiece. The premise is that you, the suitor, are living with 5 beautiful women, and one of them is your soulmate. Is there an ending where it's like a harem, where we can have all 5 of them? That'd be a dream come true. I haven't even met them yet. How would you know one of them is my soulmate? That's just how it is. Welcome to reality TV. You'll get to know 2 of the girls over the next 6 days, over 3 dates with each of them. What? Then on the 7th day, you have to ask one of them to marry you at the final ceremony. That seems straightforward enough to me. Not so fast, partner. The girl you choose will be given a choice whether or not they accept your proposal. If she says yes, you two will get to fade off into the sunset in a gold-plated yacht on the last day. Gold-plated yacht? What? Happily ever after, forever, except without the yacht is a loner. I thought that. If she says no, you die. Well, we're going to have to kill you. Wait, what? Killed? You're joking, right? Now that's the reaction I want to see. What do you want, Damien? You the boss of all this? Oh my gosh, look at those teeth of yours. Really, you look like I just took a blank in your cereals. What's going on? Who are you? Oh, where are my manners? The name's Damien Black. I'm the CEO of Royal Black Media, the biggest network for battle royale games on the planet. So do you also run stuff like Fortnite and Warp Zone? Battle royale games? Like computer games? You've been living under a rock, stink-ass armpit? What is that analogy? Real people killing each other is in this season. What? Well, was in the season. I swear, I put in hard and honest work into making top-of-the-line killing shows. And what do I get for it? So we're trying a new kind of killing game. Spice and little romance on top for the people who fart dreams and bake cakes out of rainbows. Again, what's with that analogy? That's where you come in. And hey, it's not a bad deal. You might find love. Or die trying. Whatever. Just put on a good show for me, Excuse me, Mr. Black. What is it, one? We're missing one of the aerial cameras for the backfield. Well, that's my cue. The intern ain't gonna shoot himself. Give him hell, Kit Kat. You don't need to tell me twice. Oh dear, so somebody is already going to die. Oh dear. Look. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm getting out of here. For starters, I can barely remember my own name, let alone if I already have a partner. If that's what you're worried about, you didn't. And not for a lack of trying. How would you know that? What's up within that head of yours, Kate? Honestly, you are such an enigma at the very start. Look, you don't have a choice. Look. It doesn't matter how far away the next bit of land is, I will swim there, and you won't be able to catch me because I can swim like a fish and hold my breath for as long as a whale can. Damien will kill you if you try to escape, or if you tell any of the girls about the truth behind the show. But girls don't know. They have no idea that your life is in danger. They just think it's a regular dating show about finding your soulmate called Find Love, so this is kind of like Love Island. Except we have a fatality here. If you tell any of them the truth, you won't just get yourself killed, you get them killed as well. And won't we feel responsible? How could you... I don't make the rules, Flare, I'm sorry. Really, you're a pretty serious person, thanks. Is it like a harem ending with you included, Cat? I'm kidding. Most people would be a little happier to hear that they're alone and in paradise with 5 beautiful... It depends on what they're like. Like, there could be the most beautiful person with the beautiful looking person with the most ugliest of personalities. Or dullest of personalities, but I prefer dull over ugly. But then you could have a person who is quote unquote not good looking, but they have the best personality to fit your compatibility. I'm not sure if that's how to go about it. You can tell that I'm single. You know, the whole getting executed thing if the girl IR says no. The little bit with not remembering who the hell I am. How about this? I need my show to be successful and run according to plan. And you want your memories back and presumably to leave this show alive. So technically we're helping each other out. That depends on what the memories are, but yes. If you'll be a good suitor for my show, I'll help you get your memories back. And how do you even know that we've lost memories in the first place? It's really not a bad deal. Most people would kill for a chance like this. Yes, I would kill to die for an opportunity like that, getting trapped on a tropical island with 5 other strangers. Seriously. All you have to do is get to know 5 lovely... I thought we can only date 2 of them. And ask 1 out. I thought we need to ask 2 out. I'll be with you every step of the way off camera. Before you know it, I'm sure you'll be having lots of fun. Yes, lots of fun. Who knows, you may even fall in love. You wouldn't be the first, so this is not the first time this show's gone on for. But if you survive the whole show, I promise I'll tell you everything that you want to know. Pinky promise. Get your pinky out. We're going to make this pinky promise together. How does that sound? I just want to see what this anomaly is. Nah. No thanks, get me out of here. I'm getting out of here. And where would you go? Home, of course. And where is home? Thought so. Look, things would be a lot easier for both of us if we just worked together. I'll make sure nothing crazy happens to you and that you'll probably get home safe. More importantly, playing along gives you a chance to survive. Doesn't it sound better than getting killed for sure? You heard what Damien was going to do to the intern. There's going to be... No, there's not going to be free food, for goodness sakes. Alright, fine, I'll give it a shot. You won't regret it, promise. Are you sure? Anyway, without further ado, let's get started with the show. Follow me, I'll take you where you'll meet our lovely contestants. Thanks, Cat grabbed me by the hand and pulled me along. Remember, you can't tell anyone the truth about this dating game, or else they die as well. So therefore, would you want to have that burden on your shoulders in the rest of your afterlife? No matter what, just smile, got it? Yeah, just smile and wave. Just smile and wave. Got it. We stepped out of the bar together. I didn't realise it at first, but it was a bar in a small airplane. Did you not realise we were in an airplane? I guess I must have been flown here. We walked until we saw a mansion in the distance. Now we're off it now. Wow, it's huge! Just like my chances of getting a perfect soulmate here. Well, a soulmate in general. I can't imagine how expensive this place is. You'd be surprised. Surely the character named as you would be changed as soon as you put your name in. Since we're all the way in some forgotten corner of New Asia, the land comes pretty cheap. New Asia? Have you never read the news in the past decade? Sorry, memory loss, remember? Right. Well, I'm sure you haven't forgotten how to talk to... Well, thanks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... Wait, what? We're signed already? Not quite. To give the world top-tier enjoyment. To protect our ass from unemployment. To make the world believe in fate and love. I was expecting some kind of Team Rocket thing. Prepare for trouble, make it double. To protect the world from devastation. We work like slaves for the shields above. We're brothers 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Prepare to get the set ready. I want to start filming yesterday. Thanks. Oh. I guess we're not important enough to finish our intros. Nope. You're not the protagonists or the main characters of this game. You're side pieces. So therefore just get out of here. I didn't mean to knock my microphone there. Whose idea was it to work in the TV industry anyways? Yours? This wouldn't have happened if we just decided to be accountants. Wait by the mansion doors and thank me later. It's showtime, people. Let's get to work. Oh dear, Cat. I walked to the doors. Hey, Flare, can you hear me? Cat's voice boomed across the island, though she was nowhere in sight. Cat? I wasn't kidding when I said I'll be with you every step of the way. As long as you're on this island, I'll be able to see, hear, and even talk to you. See, okay, that's a bit of a problem. Just think of me as a cuter and sexier big brother, thanks. That doesn't sound nearly as good as you think it does. Hey, how else can we film the show? You really want to meet the love of your life with a camera sticking out of your head? You can think of other places where you can put it, which will be less painful. Good point. Anyway, head on into the mansion already and go meet the gals. I recommend checking out the library, the kitchen, the games room, and the backyard. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh dear, not that kind of backyard. From here on out, the cameras are rolling. Don't be stupid. The back garden with gardens and flowers and... Okay, that's not making it any better. The cameras are rolling. Don't be stupid. I'll see you later, sweet cheeks. Cat out. Alright, I'm finally here. There's only one thing left to do. Alright. Are you sure if this is the only thing we can do? Are we just going to wait here just to see if there's like a hidden option? And also as well, the text isn't fully optimized to fit within the option boxes. So part of the letters are on the stroke of the text box or are out of the text box. But I do like the sparkles though. That's a nice addition. Also, this is made in Unity as well. Anybody home? Hi, my eyes were drawn to a girl wearing a white dress pacing around the lobby. Hey, what's up? What? Didn't see you there, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, it's really you, Flare. Huh? That's me? How'd you know my name? It hadn't been that long, has it? It's me, Yui. Yui... I'm not going to try and pronounce that surname. We went to the same high school way back. Come again? Yeesh, you haven't changed one bit. Always forgetting everything important. I'm forgetting everything without the important part. Not just the important part, but everything. Grr. Wait, calm down. I know how it sounds, but I've got amnesia. So you can't exactly be too angry at us, you know. You don't expect me to believe that, do you? You can't lie to your student council president. That's perjury. It's true, really. I wouldn't lie about this. You really can't remember anything? Really? I wouldn't joke about this kind of thing, promise. Oh. I can't believe you forgot. What? Oh, is there something you would like to tell us, then, that you're not going to share with the rest of the class? This is not even the class. On second thought, that may be a good thing. How on earth could it be good to forget everything? You know, moving on from the past is the best way to live, and all that. Moving on the past means that you know your past to be able to move on from it. If you don't know your past, then there's nothing to move on from. Everyone has things from high school they'd rather forget, right? Yep. It's good to see you, Flare. You haven't changed. It feels just like when we used to fool around back then. Fool around in like a family-friendly sort of way, pinky promise. Yeah, definitely. It's good to see you too, Yuri, even though I don't remember you. What brings you out here? Oh, you know. To be honest, dating apps or shows and all that really aren't my thing, so why are you on this dating show then? But I saw that you were... What? What are you making me say? Besides that, welcome to the mansion. It's glamorous, generous. I'll spare you from embarrassing yourself asking me and show you where my room is. Wait a second. I haven't cleaned it up yet. Great, she rushed off before I could get in a word. Somehow I get the sense that this has happened before. Maybe this is like a paradox kind of game where if you fail you can try again, but it's a slightly different timeline depending on what you choose and what words you say. And all that jazz. I guess I'll see you later. I should get back to exploring the house. Where to next? I think we need to go to all of these eventually, so... Okay, we're going to replace that. We're going to go to... we definitely do need more save slots for the people at, who are playing this game like myself. Let's go to the games room first. And as I walked into the games room, my eyes were drawn to a girl playing on a handheld game device with green hair. She looks like one of the girls from, the that anime, Quintuple show something. I can't remember, but it's like 5 sisters who are identical in some ways, and one of them has a pair of headphones around her neck. She looked deep in thought as her fingers moved and pressed buttons at lightning speed. Whoa, new high score! Oh man, it's a shame I can't submit it. There's no internet here. Oh, sup, dude? Who's Tara? Do you know what happened to the internet? What? Ever since I came to this island, I haven't been able to get any signal at all. I'm literally going to die at this rate. Should we tell her? You okay? Tell my followers they were the best. Bleh. What does a person even do in this situation? Are you okay? No worries, Flare. She'll be fine. Who's Catherine? Oh, hey, Cat. What's up? We had to turn off all the internet to make sure no spoilers for the show get out. Thanks. Tara's just a bit over-dramatic about it. You'll get used to it. You're telling me I've been over-dramatic when you literally sent us back into the Stone Age? Well, not exactly. There's electricity. With games, electricity and other things, but still no internet. I was so excited to stream for everybody when I got here. So you promised everyone you would stream here. You're a streamer? Yes, sir. That I am. I'm mostly a variety game streamer, but I also stream real life too. How do I pronounce myself? Well, introduce myself. I mostly play niche games like RPG Maker games and visual novels. This is a visual novel, by the way. I can't now. Those are emojis. Maybe you can just record things and post them later. I guess that's what I have to do. But that's so last year. By the way, what's this whole show about? Wait, what? I honestly have no idea what I just got into regarding pretty much everything to do with this show. You didn't even do a little bit of research before you decided to come here? Hey, don't get in my face about this. Hey, from what I heard from Kat, you didn't either. Hey, Amnesia and not doing a little bit of research are totally different. I forgot to do my due diligence, and you forgot your life. Thanks, Tara. Same deal. It's not the same deal. They're under different circumstances. The same thing, but under different circumstances. Anyway, it's a dating show called Find Love. Kat can explain the rules in more detail, but it's pretty much what you expect from any generic dating show, TV show. And my name's Flare. I'm what Kat calls the suitor. So it's like a visual novel dating sim game. Except I'm stuck in it, rather than getting to play it myself. Well, this is fourth wall breaking in its own ways. Oh dear, thank you very much. I'm saving that for later. I guess so. Well, since this is a game... What do you mean this is a game? I'm going to win it. I'm not sure that's the right way to approach dating, but... Look out, World, Tara's coming. And she always wins. Really, Tara ran off with a fiery look in her eyes. I've got no idea where she's headed, but who would? I guess there's nothing left to do in here. I might as well head on over to... We're gonna head over to a backyard, wink wink, nudge nudge. Let's see who is in the backyard. Wow. Calling this a backyard is like calling what happened to the Titanic a leak. The field goes further than the eye can see. My eyes were quickly drawn to a girl running laps around the field. She's quick. She's getting closer and closer and... Hey! She slid to a stop in front of me. Howdy, I'm Allie. It's nice to meet you. You're Flare, right? That's... I don't really care. Care for a jog, though? Well, we'll go along with this. Well, sure, that sounds... Alright, let's go! Okay. She grabbed my hand and pulled me with her at breakneck speed. This is not a jog, this is tiring our legs out. She's so fast. It takes all I have just to keep pace with her. The wind on my face feels nice, but for some reason I feel like I've missed this. Actually, I don't think I've ever gone this fast. Come on, keep up. We'll have you in tip-top shape in no time, soldier. I'm not a soldier, though. I'm just one man. Whatever nice thoughts I had floating in my head were thrown out by my newly assigned drill sergeant. I thought I'd sign up for a dating show, not a fitness show. Why not both? Oh dear. Alright. I'm starting to hit a comfortable pace. Is that all you've got? Look, Allie, we're not all athletic, you know. Allie was widening the distance between us with a smile on her face. Call me simple, but I started to run as fast as I could. I grinned more and more. Gained more and more speed and watched as Allie slowly fell behind. Wow, you're running even faster than my dad did when he left. We're swiftly moving on. What the? I unconsciously slowed down, my face contorted with shock. In just that single moment, she caught up and quickly surpassed me. I'm kidding, jeez. I need to take everything so seriously. Shh. If you knew the situation I'm in, then you would know why I'm taking this so seriously. But blank died before he ever got a chance to. Oh, I'm so Don't be. Isn't it just great? What? But looking at your face is hilarious. Thanks, don't worry so much. I'm kidding. Or am I? Damn it, Allie. I felt my heart start to give out less from the running and more from the emotional roller coaster. We finished jogging for a few minutes later. I'm completely out of breath and completely out of patience for this individual. That was fun, Flare. Let's run again sometime. I fell to my knees to catch my breath and watched as she walked away effortlessly. Thanks. But you have to be faster than that to keep up with me, suitor. You know, if you start running away from the truth, and that is our situation, then you realise that you're running on an island and you can't really go anywhere. Actually, think about it. every single plot of land in the world is one island, if you think about it. Everywhere that Europe and Asia and Africa connects up to, yeah, that's one giant island in a way. I laid on the grass like an obese walrus gasping for air. It's just how I... I don't think I'll have to be worried about telling any of the truth with how hard it is to breathe. I think I'll live, at least for now. I rolled onto my back and relaxed for a moment. After I get up, I guess I'll head on over to... We'll head on over to the library last. We'll go to the kitchen next. Let's see what is up. Well, hi. One, these ribs are well done. Thank you, madam. They were supposed to be medium rare. We make them all before the hour is up. I knew we should have just worked in accounting. Then I've just the opportunity for you. One, I've just brought one of the neighboring islands, and I need someone to balance one of the bloody hell. Is this one of those rich girls? Please have that finished by nightfall, and don't forget about the ribs. I take it back. The side dishes are magnificent too. Keep it up. Your diligent work, you. Ah, shucks. You're too kind, madam. I don't get what you're complaining about, bro. Violet's amazing, and she's even volunteering to help us slowly peons. The soup is simply delightful. Good work, 3. But thank you, Violet. Gosh, she's 100 times better than when 4 bosses around. I couldn't agree more, bro. 1, if you insist on taking so long on the meatballs, perhaps we'll use your... I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Just kidding. But upon further thought, you've never needed a... Okay, that's a bit much of a roast, isn't it? She's such an angel. I'll even talk about the same person. Exactly. We'll talk about different people there. Hello there. Pardon me, I didn't see you there. Just 1 second. I've got to clean up a soup that one set on fire earlier. How is that even possible? Anything's possible if you put your mind to it. Exactly. Evidently, the same is true if you lack a mind completely. Public education. Just kidding. Hey, that was uncalled for. Actually, we think the same about you all the time. I can confirm that. I wish Mom never had you guys. Bloody hell, they all come from the same family then. Apologies for delay, I'm finished now. I'm Violet. Violet Valentine. The pleasure is yours, Flare. You already know who I am? I imagine each contestant does. Flying all the way out here for a whole week for a blind date. No one could be that unintelligent. Thanks. I do hope you are worthy of being a suitor. You'll find that courting a lady is a different sport than the other girls. Thanks. It's true, she's one of the 2 daughters of the Valentine family. But even richer, but okay, thanks for that. That's why she said that buying an island is probably something that is just out of her back pocket. Your pay cuts 3. Alright, 3. Your pay cuts by 50%. Enjoy your even blanker instant noodles. Is it too late to go back to school? Dear. I am, however, to say fascinated. I'd like to see what makes you so special. You look rather average to me. Hey! Just because I look average doesn't mean I am average. I guess I could be rock bottom. I guess you'll be in for a surprise, Violet. I do like a definite explosion blasting through the kitchen, thanks. The spaghetti tonight will be, how to say, a little different. I hope you do not mind. You're not really putting 1 on the menu, right? Oh dear, 1. Why is there a hole in the ceiling? Looks like they'll be busy in the kitchen for a while. I decided to head over to the library for now. Does it matter on the order in which we go to said places? The library was like a library out of a movie. Grand, majestic. And it has Kat and Damien on that portrait in the middle right of the screen. Middle top right. Nothing like your average library, which becomes a blank set after closing time. Yeah, okay, we're moving on. I took a few steps forward and noticed a girl with red hair at the back of the library. Hi there. She was reading a magazine, or so it seemed from first glance. If you craned your head a bit to the side, you could see another book hidden behind the magazine. A/B testing after the apocalypse, first edition by DB. Hey, what are you reading? Oh, this? Just another elementary I mean, an absolutely fetch truth T-bomb. Yes. Can you believe that this one celebrity would, like, date another celebrity? I can't even. It's almost like they're people. I can see what you're actually reading, you know. Oh gosh, that's so embarrassing. Why would that be embarrassing? The book you're actually reading sounds a lot more interesting. Where I come from, people make fun of people who do what I do, I guess. To them, a library is just a place to film... No, it's... What kind of libraries are you used to? I'm Scarlett, by the way. You're Flare, correct? That's me. It's nice to meet you, Scarlett. It's nice to meet you. What's with that tongue out? So creeped out by that kind of activity, you know. I'm curious, so what are you actually reading? I thought you'd never ask. Here, let me show you. Ah. Scarlett dropped the magazine of a book behind it on the floor, revealing a second magazine in her hands. Ah. She ran away so fast I didn't have a chance to say anything more. Alright. Enough messing around. If you're on the show and you're not an unpaid grunt, come to the main entrance of the mansion. I guess that includes me. I should start heading over. Great. That includes you too, Tara. I can see you playing, you know. You're not the boss of me. What have I got myself into? To be honest, I think reaching into the past and knowing exactly what we did to get into this scenario in the first place would be very ideal. Let's see. Why? They're all here. The gang's all here. For goodness sakes, this is definitely a moment to capture. Because this may not be a thing that would last forever. Like this right here could be like the harem ending. By the time I got there, Kanya and the girls are surrounding a blackboard covered with scribbles and math equations. And that's why Flare is a perfect soulmate for each of you. I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. It's like the BS math they show on screen in a movie. You're late to the party, Flare. Thanks, but you're just in time for the first alone time segment. Alone time segment? You can't find your soulmate without having a little alone time together. It's time to pick your first soulmate candidate, one of two lovely ladies you get to spend time with this week. So without further ado, who's it going to be? Well, I have to choose already? I haven't even had the chance to really talk of any of them yet. Don't think of it that way. Think of it more like, well, who do you want to talk to the most right now? Oh, I guess I'd like to spend today's alone time with... Oh, for goodness sakes. Is there like a hidden option, one with cat? And these are also, by the way, in alphabetical order. You can definitely tell that there's a lot going on in this, so we're going to leave that there. And I think this is going to be the first pivotal point when it comes to the endings of the game. There's 7 endings in the game. I can imagine that there's an ending in which you die, one where you escape with Ali, one where you escape with Scarlett, one where you escape with Tara, Violet, Yuri, and then somehow the last ending could be either another variant of not having anybody or a harem with all of them. This sort of thing. Like, honestly, would that be just a blast? A rather huge climax at the end of this dating show? Not in that way, I can tell what you're thinking. So then, what do we have first of all? High school, gaming, a person with a suspicious, most likely NSFW book, the rich kitchen personnel, or the jogger that will most likely cause our demise at the end of the day as well. Either way, we would die without it, honestly. I'm not going to lie. I think like every single route we would die without it because she would keep running us to our death. I'm not too sure, actually. I'm spending more time than I should be on this segment, but I like to make my choices, god damn it. Violet. Violet. Alright, we'll make it happen. Places, people, let's have Flare start in the mansion, and you know where to put Violet. Yes, madam. Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her. Thanks. I'm guessing I just had gone outside the mansion to find Violet when a white limousine drove up and stopped in front of me. One stepped out of the driver's seat and walked towards me. Flare, good day. Please do enter. What's with a formal talk? Please just get in the car, Flare. You already heard what she did to my bro. Damn. He opened the passenger door and ushered me inside. Thanks. I shrugged and went inside. What's the worst that could happen on a deaf game dating show? We sat in silence as one drove me to what looked like some sort of fancy restaurant, then escorted me inside an aquarium of sorts. Bonjour, suitor. I trust my new butler brought you here safely. Yes, he did. What's going on, Violet? I thought I'd give you a chance to have some alone time with the star of the show. Is all. I am told that this is where people... what people do when they are courting. You never been on a date before? Of course I have, those sweat marks tell otherwise. And I've read all the manuals on the subject. There's no manual that can truly guide you through the journey of love. I'll have you know I've studied every book of the lusty new Asian-made series and know them all by heart. Still, that doesn't give you a definition of what love is. It's an individualistic journey. Impressed, I'm sure. You know what? We'll just play ball for a moment. I want more save slots! 3 is not enough! Maybe there are... Hang on. Are there any other pages? Nope, there are no other pages. There's nothing. Not a scroll wheel in sight. I'm impressed. I'm impressed, Violet. Oh, it was nothing. Pardon my interruption. I brought your food. Please be seated, honoured guests. Violet and I sat at a table in the centre of the palace as one placed each dish onto the table one by one. He seemed to linger over the meatballs as he brought them over. Great. Thank you, one. They might be a bit more saltier than what we would normally envisage because of Violet. Please don't hold yourself back. Don't think I will. This food looks incredible and probably worth more than my life. You're right on both counts. Thanks! I'm ecstatic you like the assortment. I planned it myself. You're a chef? You could say that. What do you mean? Anyway, tell me more about yourself, Flare. There's not too much to say. Amnesia is a hell of a drug. You do not remember your past? Yeah, bummer, right? Then rest assured I will find the finest scientists in all the land to help you recover your memory when this is over. That would be great. Thanks, Violet. Think nothing of it. It's a duty of those with more to give back, no? Though, have you ever thought, perchance, that this is actually a blessing in disguise? What do you mean? Many of us would be happier not knowing what drags us down. But still I need to know, yeah. You sound just like the reference examples in the romance manuals. Consider me impressed. You know, these manuals are just regular old fiction novels, right? You're quite funny there, Flare. An admirable trait to have. I like that. Anyway, you haven't told me about yourself, Violet. Who are you? What do you do for fun? I'd like to know. Being the scion of the Valentines does not leave much time for fun, I'm afraid. Even on this show, I spend most of my waking hours managing the Valentine's restaurant businesses. But I suppose if I have a spell of time, I enjoy baking. That is a lovely hobby. I don't get it. Why are you embarrassed by liking baking? Everyone has a hobby. Baking is something of a... Then your parents are dumb for thinking that. Baking is a wonderful hobby. It doesn't matter if your parents say that it is a servant hobby. If you have a hobby, it doesn't matter if you associate it with a rich or poor kind of activity. You do it because you love doing it. When they found out I was enjoying that, well, they made sure to stop me from ever doing it again with all the restaurant work. It's a bit ironic, isn't it? You know what? I do know what, but what do you mean? Who cares what your parents think? Here on this island, a million miles out, they can't stop you. How about we find some time together to make up for lost time? She laughed like a child. That would be wonderful, Flare. I'll make some time on my calendar for you. We spend the next few hours enjoying the finest meal that money could buy. Each course was better than the last. just like each chapter of The Lusty New Asian Maid, according to Violet. Something tells me that the same applies to every moment I'll share together with Violet. Great, isn't that just ecstatic? Ecstatic, I tell you. I stumbled back to my room and plopped onto my bed. I was just about to close my eyes when I heard a knock at the door. Is this going to be Cat? I shoved over in a haze. I thought so. Hey there, Flare. Sorry to bother you this late. It's alright. What's up, Cat? Don't mind me. Just going to make myself real comfortable. Great. Thanks. Cat walked by me and comfortably sat herself on my bed as one does on this very, very fine day. I forgot it was spacebar. I do this for thumbnails, by the way. Oh my god, you have no idea how much better your beds are compared to the staff. You'd think the ones actually working here would get treated nicely, but I guess not. I closed the door, then sat facing her on the opposite side of the bed. I'm guessing you're not coming to my room at night to start a workers' union. I wonder, what would you want me to come to your room for instead? Don't even think about it. I can think of a few reasons. You think 5 wouldn't be enough for a person? You're incomparable, Flare. Incomparable, however you want to pronounce that word. Anyway, as a producer, I'm obliged to help you survive until the end of the show. Just wait until the end of the show? I'm heartbroken. Oh dear, being a babysitter doesn't pay well enough to make it a long-term gig. I'll be checking in with you each night to let you know how you're doing and give you some advice here and there. That's nice of you. Thanks, Cat. Well, to be honest, finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to topic. Our audiences really loved your date with Violet today. You and Violet started out a little frosty, but by the end, I think we saw you two warm up to each other. A bit. Thank you. That said, we need something more than that. If we're going to make the world believe she's your first soulmate candidate, so let's heat things up with some more competition. Love triangles. Pizza, whatever you want to pronounce it. So tomorrow, I want you to find who your other soulmate candidate is and ask them out on a date. What do you say, guys? A second date with Violet tomorrow? Or do we play the game? So folks, I want you to decide for me what you want me to select in the next time around on Find Love or Die Trying. This is a really funny setup at the moment. Like, I'm really digging this kind of setup, and it's comical, but at the same time it does remind me of I've never actually watched the show, but I have heard about it, like Love Island and stuff like that, where it's just really cringy, to say the least. Thank you so much for watching, guys. There's a link down in the description below where you'll be able to download this game for yourselves. It is completely for free, but if you wanted to support the developers, there is a fan pack which you can purchase, which has all the arts and stuff in that. Although I would say purchase that afterwards so that you don't get introduced to spoilers and stuff like that when it comes to CGs and things along those lines. Thank you so much for watching, and decide for me on what I should select for part 2 of this Let's Play. Just select alright, or select I'd rather go on a second date with Violet tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourselves.